So today actually happens to be my first wedding anniversary. Very fantastic. I want to share something very amazing. I got a particular scripture that transformed my life. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you're watching this video. My name is Oluwaseun Adekpito, and this is Wisdom Bites 2024, a page that is set up to show the world that indeed we can actually live our best life now, regardless of whatever we are going through. It's a privilege to come your way again. I like you to keep distraction away. If you are setting time out to watch this video, please, I like you to keep distraction away. I want to share something very fantastic. I want to share something very amazing in today's episode. So today actually happens to be my first wedding anniversary. My first wedding anniversary. And I have something to share. I've got something to share because God has been so faithful. God has been so amazing. How that God has helped me to keep my marriage within 365 days. There's been a lot of challenges. I understand the fact that two people coming from two different backgrounds, two different ideologies, two ways of reasoning, two different ways of reasoning, and the agenda of God is to bring us into oneness. And I can tell you, it has been so amazing. It has been so challenging, but I can tell you that through it all, God indeed has been good. So why am I here this morning to share with you? God has sustained us. So before I came into marriage, I got a particular scripture that transformed my life. And I want to share that scripture with you. So if you are here, you are married and you are struggling in your marriage, I can tell you, you need God to help you. Marriage is not the design of man, it is the design of God. It is the design of God. God designed it. And if God designed it, it then means it is only God that can help you keep it. And that scripture that I want to share with you today is found in the book of Job, chapter 41, 15, 16, 17. Job chapter 41. Look at what it says in verse 15. Describing the crocodile. It says, his scale and his pride shut up together as with a close seal. Shut up together as with a close seal. One is so near to another. One is so near to another that no air can come in between them. They are joined one to another. They stick together. That they cannot be sundered. That is the scripture that God gave me before I entered into marriage. That, in my marriage, I must be shut up together with my wife. Verse 15. Shut up together as with a close seal. See, I am of the opinion, one of the things that has helped me in one good year, every issue and circumstances that came up between me and my wife, I never called her parents once. Neither did she call any of my people. She didn't call any of my people. Neither did I call any of her people, because I made up my mind I will not put the third party. I mean, the families of my in-laws, I will not put them in my marriage. Because you see, there's every tendency of somebody being put in your marriage. If they want to give a good advice, the tendency of siding one party It's there. And that's why I do not subscribe to it. It is one thing that has helped me. I have never for once shared the issues of my marriage with my parents-in-law. I have never, and I will never do it as God gives me grace. I found something. I found a scripture that God gave me to transform my marriage, to make me never to experience divorce, to make me never to suffer in marriage. He said in verse 15, the second part, shut up together as with a close seal. You and your wife must be shut up together. You must never allow the third parties of your family to come into your marriage. Never. And verse 16, he said, one is so near to another. One is so near to another, meaning you have to engage your wife. Don't be in the same room and be living distant life. There is every possibility of staying in the same room and be distant. But if you are staying in the same house, you must ensure you are not distancing yourself from your wife or from your husband. This will really help you. Shut up together as with a close seal. Verse 16. One is so near to another. Why? He said that no air can come in between them. My marriage is airtight because of this scripture. My marriage is strife tight because of this scripture. My marriage is envy tight because of this scripture. My marriage is competition tight because of this scripture. I'm not competing with my wife and she's not competing with me. Because you see, this is very, very important. Then verse 17, he says, they are joined one to another. That happened on the day we got married. We were joined one to another. Then the second part says, they stick together. We have made a choice to stick together, regardless of whatever has come our way in the past 365 days. We have made a choice to stick together. The reason why people second guess their marriage, the reason why people fight for divorce is because they have been brought together, but they've not made a choice to stay together. And you know what? One person cannot make that choice alone in that union. It has to take two. It takes two to tango. Both of you must agree to stick together. There is nothing the devil can throw at your marriage if both of you have made up your mind to stick together that you will not overcome. This is our testimony today. This is our testimony today. They are joined one to another. They stick together. Then the latter part says that they cannot be broken. They are joined together. They are joined together. They stay together that they may not be separated. So for me, in my own eyes, in my own imagination, I cannot be separated from my wife. It's a decision we have both made. There is no exit door. As long as you have exit door in your subconscious mind or somewhere in your head, I can tell you the devil will bring the situation and circumstances that will help you navigate through that door. So if you are still seeing the door of exit in your union, in your marriage, I can tell you there is every likelihood that you may give in to divorce. So this is what I've come to share with you today. Please, to keep your marriage as one, I'd like you to meditate on this scripture very well. Job chapter 41, 15, 16, and 17. And your life will never remain the same. So please help me like this video. Help me like it on YouTube. Help me share it so that we can have more people, watch this video. It is when you like it that Instagram and YouTube will be able to recommend it for other people to watch. Please help me like this video. Help me like it. Help me share it to people that are struggling in their marriage. Even those that have not gotten married yet and are trusting God to be married. They need something that will give them an anchor. Something that will give them an anchor. And this is what I'm sharing with you today. I believe strongly that as you share this, the lives of many people that will be watching it will never be the same again. Please help me share, help me follow You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at Wisdom Bites 2024 and also follow us on Instagram at Wisdom Bites 2024. Please, I also want to hear your comment. God bless you. I am very grateful for you taking time out to watch this video. Bye-bye.